guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.
What's good, everybody? Welcome into the OG NBA betting show. Got my guy WAM with me, Dutchie's with me, and Bobano's gonna slide through in a little bit. So we always talk about yesterday, man. I only had one in the NBA. I mean, I had a good day overall, but the one in the NBA was relatively easy. I mean, that said, he told me off camera, he said, look too easy, but hey, that's exactly how he walked to that window. So I'm gonna go to you first, actually, Wham Bam, because I know you cashed with me. What's good with you today?
Oh man, I'm feeling good, man. Sure, look. They said Wham look happy as hell. Yeah, man, we feeling good today, bro. It's a good day, man. It was the day before, the holiday. You feeling good? You got your family around. You're making some money. Games are on early. We got college basketball. We got football. All that stuff going on. So it's the NBA time. A hell of a card today. So yeah, I am feeling good, man. Last night it was real easy. Luka the Don, man. I tried to give y'all the Dutch impression, but I'm banned doing that apparently. So I won't be doing that anymore unless y'all request it. But yeah, Luka the Don did it up right there. And yeah, man, shout out to the Lakers and shout out to the Clippers, man. The Clippers gonna clip, bro. So yeah, man, I'm happy to have my boy Dutch back though.
What's up, Dutchie?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. Hey, you looking at the plug. Yeah, man. It's good to be back in the building. Skee, my guy. Wearing motherfucking band. Bobano slide through here in Memento. It's good to see the chat too, though, man. All the real ones. Let's run up the likes. You know what I mean? It's good. It's good times. The tree's lit. 24. The tree is lit. 24. So Nick Sirianni, my guy Los, Thomas. I see you, my man. Let's run it up. We here. We got a whole card. Try to stay for the whole show if I can. But we got some plays for sure.
All right, let's get to it, man. We'll go in rotation order like we always do. That means first up. And this is an early game. This one actually starts in 1 hour. Detroit and Boston opened up -3 for Detroit. Looks like 2.5 right now. Total went from 231 to 232.5. And for Boston, the Myers is now out. For Detroit, Clintman and Sasser are both out. Man, I'm going to Dutch on this one. I mean, it looks this is one of the ones right here, Dutch. It looks so easy to go to the window at the Pistons on that 13-game win streak. Just run to the window with K tonight. What you doing in this one, Dutch?
What the fuck, Skee? That's what I'm doing, motherfucker. That's exactly what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck? What kind of shit is that? Oh, look, so motherfucker. Hey, this shit about to be layup, man. Damn it. Hey, there's level to this shit. Damn it. Hey, and Detroit Pistons are another motherfucking level than these motherfucking leprechauns. Believe that, man. Grab your lunch, pal. Let's go to work, boys. Every motherfucking game. 82, I'm talking. Every single motherfucking game. Pistons, line them up. Knock them down, baby. Finally, we see this shit. Old school basketball. The best player on the court. That's right. Head of the snake cake, motherfucking Cunningham. You know what it is. Anything with his name on it, I co-sign that bitch. Come on, man. This is a Boston team just ain't there, man. Was Tatum walking out the motherfucking door tonight that I didn't know about? Did they find a big man that I didn't know about? Shit. Did Jaylen Brown get out of his fucking tough guy mentality and his fake-ass hairline mentality? I don't know what's going on over in Boston, but it ain't it, man. It ain't it. We're gonna wipe them motherfuckers out. Believe that. 4 and 5 at the crib. They don't even handle business in Beantown no more. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. So Detroit can go in there and do what you do. Think what you will. Skee said they're the OKC of the East. And I laughed at him. Shit, I should have paid attention. It's real talk. These motherfuckers take every game serious, and whoever they call off the bench is gonna give it to you. And if they don't, they might get punked by their own motherfucking player. I'm just telling you right now, something in that water in Detroit, and I'm gonna drinking that shit. Maybe not out those faucets. I'm gonna buy the bottled water in Detroit. I ain't fucking with y'all. Hey, but at the end of the day, Detroit -2.5. Say what you will, Skee. Say what the motherfuck you will. We're getting paid. It's good money, man. And we're going with Durant. That's right, big bully. He gonna bully him again. The fuck he had last time, 24 and 18 against these boys. real recently. So I'm not overthinking it, man. I'm not overthinking it here. Big Durant, he gonna bully him down low. He's gonna get his. Let me give you the exact number I got. I apologize. I got 31.5 points and rebounds, and I think that's very easily. They have nothing down low. What Big Shaq say? Barbecue chicken. That's exactly what Beantown is. So give me Detroit full game -2.5, and Big Durant over 31.5 points and rebounds. Good money,
Man. Wham Bam. You drinking that Flint water too? What you doing in this game?
Nah, I'm bleeding green. Home team. I'm bleeding green. I ain't gonna hold you. These guys are shooting 16.4 3-point makes a game. They got the boy Peyton Pritchard shooting well now, 44% over the last 4 games, 9.5 3-point attempts from 3. This team is giving up 37% from 3 in the Detroit Pistons, even though they're playing that grindhouse down low, like my guy Dutch was saying. But the outside game, they kind of susceptible. That's where I expect the boys out here to be lighting it up here. So I'm on Anthony Simon over 2.5 plus money, plus 140. 2.5 threes. I think that's the way to get paid tonight in this game, man.
Man, I guess the books just give away free money nowadays. Pistons -2.5.
You really think now the NBA? I apologize, Skee, but come on, man. You're an NBA guy. You watch the NBA every fucking day. The average person that's betting the NBA, especially this week right now, they still think Boston is better. I mean, come on, man. Detroit is still. They still get disrespected, as Wham Bam just showed you right there. It's still the disrespect.
Do they? I mean, they've been -11, -10, -9. They've been big point spreads. Are they really being disrespected? But tonight, though, -2.5. They're just free.
I'm not disrespecting them.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. Look, it's the 4th final game of Detroit's road trip. Boston playing their 3rd straight game at home. You know what the Pistons want to do, Dutch. Y'all both know what they want to do. They want to get to the cup, and they want to hit the middies. That's the 2 things Celtics are top 5 defensively in. The Celtics, all they want to do is shoot threes. They lead the NBA in 3-point attempts. Pistons on the road, I think it's the second worst 3-point defense. I can see them boys checking again at home and seeing a lot of them go through. That's all I'm saying, man. So I like the Celtics side in this game. That'll be in my pocket.
It's the NBA Cup, right?
Yep.
This game matters for money.
I'm gonna be honest.
There's money on the line.
I'm gonna be honest. I think if the Pistons lose this game, or if they win this game, they still need to win on Friday. I don't think this game necessarily matters for the Pistons.
That's why I didn't want to use that in my breakdown. But you living and dying by the 3, shit, that makes me feel very comfortable, my friend. This ain't the same old Celtics. This ain't B-Town no more, my friend. Move the fuck over. The bullies in town.
I could be wrong. I mean, Nucky says game does matter. I'm not saying it doesn't. I mean, Celtics still playing for a wild card. All I'm saying is if the Pistons play the Magic on Friday, and whoever wins that game is going to be on top of the group, regardless of who wins tonight. That's what I'm saying. All right, next game up.
This shit.
Hey, next game up. I ain't got really nothing to say other than if you're gonna play, you might as well bet on KK.
Who the fuck is KK?
Conair,
man. Get the fuck out of here. Khalifa got the KK, all right? It's Khalifa Kush, man. It's with Khalifa, man. Show some respect to Wiz and Conair, man. I told you this bad motherfucker, man. Ain't done nothing but fucking got 25 plus since we named him Conair. Shit, I ain't seen him nothing but on my thread. Go ahead, my bad.
Nah, that's it. I mean, that's the only thing I'm looking at in this game. But Cuban says if they lose, they're gonna need differential though. Nah, head-to-head trumps differential.
Yeah.
Wham Bam, anything on this one for you?
Not for this. I was right there with you guys on the Conair. I'll rock with KK like that. Yeah, you're right. We probably do need to get rid of KK because that is Khalifa Kush. Okay, you're probably right on that one. But yeah, I'm not too thinking too hard on this game. I just think like the boys really out there trying to hoop, trying to score. This is nothing that they're trying to win. I don't think this is a game that they care about winning as far as the Hornets. at all. So, but I'll always go with bruh in this game. So that's the way I would think.
Pacers and Raptors. It moved slightly to the Raptors in this one. And the total came down just a little bit for this Pacers team. They're without Neesmith, Toppin, Jones, Jackson, and Furphy. For the Raptors, they're without RJ Barrett. And the Raptors been playing good. They've been playing good defense. But the Pacers are back to playing that super fast up tempo. They're healthy as far as, having some point guard play and, having some scoring with Mathurin. So I'm going to go to you, Dutch. It's your boy Mathurin versus Raptors defense. How you viewing this game?
Yeah, man, I'm on the Pacers here plus 10.5. I like them here a lot. I mean, they got it done against the Pistons here. We get that out on the sesh, I believe. And we covered. They was in that game multiple times in the second half. We did cover the game. Benedict Mathurin knows minutes. I mean, he only played like 28 minutes in that game, which is like 5 less than what he's averaging, and we didn't cash on that. So, you know what they say, you miss a good bet, you got to bet it again. I'm not mad at the Benedict Mathurin. I kind of look at Siakam here over 23.5, looks kind of nice, at 30 against them. These boys did lose by 18 like a week ago in Indiana to this team. But I like where you was talking a little bit about how Indiana's getting healthier. We know they're well coached. I think Toronto, this is a little come on, disrespectful. I know they went into Indiana and got them, but they didn't have I don't believe they didn't have Mathurin back. They did have Nimhart, but it was one of his first games back. This game's gelling a little bit better now, getting healthier. McConnell off the bench, so you got a point guard running the show as well. It's going to get everyone will improve with McConnell on the court as well. So I like Indiana here to be live in the game. Toronto's got something special going on over there a little bit right now, so they might find a way to punk them at the end of the day. But 10.5 is too much for me to pass. So give me Indiana here. I think they're going to be a bet on basketball team, as they were pretty fucking putrid for the first couple weeks of the NBA season. And now they're getting healthy, and we know they're one of the better coach teams in the league. And they got a point guard off the bench that can really run the show.
Wham, bam.
Yeah, this is one of those games I think that they're trying to bait us in. They're baiting people in, just like that Detroit game. They're baiting you in here. I think they're baiting you to think that these guys care about the differential so much that because they're 8 points behind the Magic for that number 1 spot in the Emirates standings. You know what I mean? So maybe they're thinking people that are looking here, casual bettors, looking here and seeing that amount of number, probably thinking that they're trying to cover and get this differential gap a little closed here, especially knowing that the Detroit is the next game for the Magic here. So I think that that's probably the way they're expecting here. I agree everything with Dutch is saying. This is probably too many points for a coach that we got a lot of respect for in Rick Carlisle. And like you said, those guys are getting back healthy. I do think that this is one of those games where they could for sure win and blow these boys out by 20 points, though, because the Raptors been playing really fucking well, and BI is fucking on a mission, possibly looking like most improved candidate so far. And I think it's a lot of his efficiency has been all the way there. He had a crazy amount of points last game. I think 29 points the last game. So, or maybe even more than that. I'm probably even shortchanging, bro. So, I think that they can definitely do this. The only reason why I haven't jumped all the way on the Raptors early or anything with the Raptors is because I think that this is probably a bait and switch type of game here. So I kind of agree with my guy Dutch there with the Indiana.
Appreciate you, Barry, with the $5 dono. Yeah, appreciate you 100%. All right, let's keep going, man. Next game is a pretty good one. T-Wolves and Thunder. And opened up 10. Looks like 10 mostly everywhere. Total is coming down a little bit from 229 to 227.5. As far as who is going to be available here, I don't see anybody on the injury report for Minnesota. For OKC, you do still have SGA questionable. He was at shoot around. No Topic, no Wiggins, and no J-Dub. I'm going to you first here on this one, Wham Bam. I mean, you told me you want to rock with the people who care. I mean, it's not to say OKC don't care, but I know you rocking with the other side.
Yeah, you know me, bro. You know me, and I've been bet this. I bet this at 9 with the Timberwolves. Of course, I like them with 10. I don't necessarily see there's a reason why they won't try to push for this shit. Like, I don't see why they wouldn't try to push for this. OKC, yes. They were there last year. We got to see them last year. They played last year in the finals. They won the finals. This is a situation where they definitely do care. They're leading the Group A 2-0 with a 63 differential over the Suns. So pretty much they win right here. They play the Suns. The head-to-head is going to matter right there regardless. So this game, do they care more about this game than they care about the next game? I don't think so. I think they care more about the next game that they play this week than this game, because that game is more so about the head-to-head. They already have the differential. If they lose this game, right? If they lose this game, they still in the running of taking on this this actual group here and getting a good seeding if they have to in the wild card. So I think they have a lot of options in this game here. They don't really have to play, bro. They don't really have to go too crazy here. I think SGA may not even play in this game. So yeah, of course, I am on Timberwolves, bro. My boy already know. You cap the capper, you know what it is. That's funny. So yeah, I'm on the Timberwolves. This is one of my favorite plays today. This is not my favorite play all the way. My favorite play is coming up for sure. But my I do like the Timberwolves. Timberwolves is definitely on my card right here. I got them at +9, and I definitely endorse the 10.
Dutchy, you got anything in Thunder and Wolves? Oh, we get to hear it.
Is bad for your health.
Houston first half cash.
Well, let's get it, man. You already know what to do. Next game, Milwaukee and Miami opened up 6.5, now 8.5. Opened 231.5 up to 237.5. I mean, we know Miami likes to play with pace, fastest pace in the league. Looks like Powell got upgraded to probable. Jaime still questionable. Wiggins is questionable. For Milwaukee, Giannis is questionable. So maybe that's why, thinking Giannis might come back also can, a reason why the totals jumped up. But Milwaukee, they just don't play a whole lot of defense. And I just think about that with the pace Miami's going to play at tonight. I can kind of agree with the over. I'm going to Wham Bam first here again because you rocking with your boy, right? You say, hey,
Yeah.
until if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Listen, ham sandwich, bro. He undefeated, man. Listen, I don't even give a fuck about him winning. He could lose the streak today. I don't care about him winning. I just need them to cover this spread right here. Yes, the Heat actually got injuries on the other side too. So what's this number right here for? I feel disrespected. I know what's going on with this Bucks team. They are the bottom in the league in offensive rating when Giannis is off the floor. They're like 102 without him. League low. But when he's on the floor, they're the league best offensive rated team at 123.5. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? 123. So I think they really, it's a night and fucking day situation. Upgraded to questionable. We've seen these fucking injury reports so many times, bro. Upgraded to questionable, and some of these guys are downgraded to questionable. I'm playing the game here of gambling. I know. And this is a situation where they could be bite me right back in the ass. And if you don't play these games, don't play this game with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't play this game with me. I'm gonna let you know. But I believe Giannis is gonna play today. I think the Greek freak is in there, and I think their offense is tremendously different when this boy is out there playing. It's not even about the on and off stats with bro or whatever. It's tremendously different. There's a whole team built around bro. So I like Giannis to play. I mean, some type of competitiveness here. And let's be real, like he's gonna pick and choose the games that he care. You know what I'm saying? And when he out there and he care, he's going to play well. The game that my guy Dutch said, he went out there and hooped. You know what I'm saying? The game when he's out there. And then he end up just like, fuck this shit. I'm just going to be injured. So I don't think he gets that injury type there today. I think it's a little bit personal here with the Heat too. You know what I'm saying? So I like this matchup here. I expect them to knock their losing streak out with Giannis on the floor tonight. And I think that on the other side here, the Heat are definitely the better team. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Hikes is questionable. Andrew Wiggins is questionable. If they lose one of those guys, that's a significant loss. So I fuck with the Bucks here. I like Giannis to return. So give me the Giannis factor plus 8.5.
Dutchy, you got anything on this one?
Yeah, man. I'm on Norman Powell over 18.5 points minus 120. I like this look. Didn't set out last game, but he's went over this in 10 straight basketball games. I know Hero's back, but Norman Powell, man, this guy's a bucket, confident. And you know what we do against the Milwaukee Bucks defensive perimeter. You know, we attack them, and we're going to attack it tonight. 20? I need 19? This motherfucker have 25, 30 easy. 10 straight. This motherfucker go to the window again. Norman Powell over 18.5 points. It's good money.
All right, good stuff. We'll keep going down the list. That means next up is Grizzlies and Pelicans. This one opened Pelicans -3, flipped to Grizzlies -3, and not a whole lot of extra injury report stuff going on here. Edie's questionable. The same other guys are out for the Grizzlies. Herb Jones is out. You know, other guys have been out. Same guys for the Pelicans. I don't know. This is really a backwood. I just don't trust the Pelicans. If it's anything, it's the Grizzlies. But honestly, exotic
Is bad for your health.
It's
You got anything on this one, Wham Bam?
It ain't even exotic at all. I do like the boy Queen, Derek Queen for this team. I think they're playing a lot of through offense through bruh. And it's showing that it's been a little bit more efficient for them a little bit lately. And I think that's something that they could tip their hat to. But this Memphis team, something bigger than just Ja, I think. It's something bigger than just Ja was wrong with this team. Yes, this is backwood. But it's not even excited to me. I don't know. What you think about this shit, Dutch? Is the backwood for you too, bro?
Yeah, I was thinking, like, what the fuck's exotic about this shit? Are you in Cali, man? Yeah, man, you're supposed to have the best it can buy, bro. What the fuck? This is not exotic whatsoever. This is actually, I'm mad at you if you bring this shit to the party type of shit right here. All right? That's what
Is bad for your health.
don't get invited back bringing that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Bobano.
We tried to save around for you.
Yeah, I got nothing in that. I can't even help you with this game. I got nothing on it. Not this game. This is my one backwood of the show. I'm entitled to at least one backwood every show. This is it. This Grizzlies and Pelicans game.
Shout out to the chat, man. I'll see you.
We'll run it one more time.
Is bad for your health.
Bobano, we went through everything except for the 3-night games.
Yeah, see, we're down to Houston, Golden State, and then everything else. I don't have a lot so far. I'm on the over in the Miami game, over 237.5. I like that a little bit. Let me see what else here. I'm on the Knicks and the over against Charlotte. That's it. Those are the only 3 bets I've got up till this point.
Hey, I kind of figured you'd be on that Heat over. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yep.
All right, let's keep going down the list. The next one up looks like Rockets and Warriors. Opened up -1 for the Warriors. Looks like 2.5. Total came down from 225 to 224.5. We know the Rockets don't have KD. Steven Adams also out. No Eason, no DFS. For the Warriors, no Kuminga, no Horford. Draymond looks like he's probable though. So, Wham Bam, I want to ask you: don't the Warriors still have a chance to like win their group or the wild card? Or I don't know. I feel like both teams have something to play for here.
Yeah, so Warriors, so Warriors and the Rockets are very close to each other right here. The Rockets are 10th. They're 12th. There's still a chance that these guys can get to the wild card, but they're hoping that the Sacramento Kings and OKC kind of like plummet the Suns here. So there's a lot of things that can happen here.
They're both out with a loss.
They're both out
I can
with
tell
a
you.
loss. So yeah, that is definitely the truth. That both out with a loss, but they're in the running right now. Both of them still in the running. I think you got a little bit more motivation with the Rockets though, because they got the differential advantage over this team. So there's a little bit more of an advantage there for the Rockets.
Greater point differential. Correct, Wayne. Yep.
All right, I'm not touching this game, but if I was, it would be the Warriors. Shout out to Christian gifting the 5 memberships. I do have. Well, we'll see what I add. I do have a few plays today. I'll share them with my members. I appreciate you gifting the memberships. Bobano, you have anything on Rockets and Warriors?
They're a very aggravating team. Golden State, what are we going to get from them here? I guess is a bit of a question. Rockets have obviously played well. They beat the Suns. Suns have played great at home this year, and Houston beat them pretty handily the last time they played 114-92 the other night. Golden State, meanwhile, off a big win against Utah, 134 to 117 in that game. I have a small bet on Golden State here. I have not had a good run of it with Golden State. When I bet on them, they haven't played well, and then the couple times I bet against them, they did have played well. But at home, laying less than a field goal here. Houston's off a blowout win. Golden State, I think, pretty cheap to get them at this kind of a price at home, especially knowing that we are going to see, it's from an injury standpoint. There's not a lot that we have to worry about here for the Warriors. Looks like they're going to have everybody outside of Curry at least on the floor for sure in this game. So Golden State, I took them, minus 130 money line.
Dutch.
Yeah, I like Sengun in here, man. I think he's gonna have a big game. I'm looking to really attack, the matchups. That's where I succeeded on early. I'm gonna go back to that and really focus on that. And that's why we got Norman Powell today. And this is Sengun, man. It's the same thing with Durant. The first prop I gave out against Boston. They have nothing for him. So as long as these games are somewhat competitive, I don't see how these numbers don't hit. Obviously, we got close basketball games as well. But I like Sengun over 33.5 points and rebounds. Last time he plays the boys, he had 21 and 14. There's no KD. He's definitely the best offensive weapon there, in my opinion, without KD. So I expect even more from him. And the Warriors have absolutely nothing for this kid. So be aggressive, attack, and 25-15 should be very easy for me. So over 33.5 points and rebounds is good money.
Good stuff on that. We'll go over to Spurs and Blazers. And this one, it did come down from minus 2.5 to -1 or pick 'em. And just looking at the injury report, let me refresh because I think they said Sharp is still questionable, not ruled out. Scoot, Drew, Matisse Thybulle, and Wesley are out. For the Spurs, it looks like Dylan Harper's gotten ruled in. I don't see him on the injury report. Castle and Wemby remain out. This is the first game back after a road trip for the Blazers, 3rd and 4th and 6th for them. And it could also be a letdown. They came off a win as a short dog there in their last game. Spurs, meanwhile, well rested with 2 days off. Getting some point guard play back there. It's a Spurs spot, absolutely. Can we trust them to get to the window, Bobano?
So Portland can win the group if they win tonight. So there's a lot at stake here. As far as the NBA Cup is concerned, assuming they care, Portland, that they can win the group if they beat San Antonio tonight. But I hate this spot for Portland. They're coming off a win. I don't like mediocre to bad teams off a win. And that's what Portland is. That's where we're at with Portland. You look at them off a win at New Orleans. They got blown out by Houston in their next game. They won at Golden State. They got blown out by Oklahoma City in their next game. This is not a team that's used to putting wins together. They beat Oklahoma City somehow back on November the 5th. They lose it at Miami the next time out. So they just have not been good putting wins together, consecutive wins together. The Spurs, obviously, no Wemby, but they've started to adjust. They've had won 3 of 4 prior to losing in Phoenix, and there's no shame in that. Suns have been good on their home court. So I do have a bet on San Antonio, but I have just a small bet because for Portland, there should be a lot to play for here to win the group, but they're no good trying to win 2 in a row. So even with the motivation factors in Portland's favor, I think San Antonio is still a good bet here in this spot. I don't trust the Blazers off a win. It's that simple.
Wham Bam, what you got?
I agree. I think that this is a good spot for the San Antonio Spurs here. They got Dylan Harper saying he's going to play today. I know they have Wemby still out, Castle out. They're going to still get those youth field vibes, kind of locked in. defense is going to continue to take a little step back here, but this is a team that I don't necessarily, I don't think that they have too much to worry too much about here. So I agree. I think that this is a good Spurs spot. I wanted to wait and talk to you guys about this before I added this game, just because I thought it was such a toss up. It's kind of a toss up game here, and I haven't bet with the Trailblazers like you guys have this year. So I like what I'm hearing here from Bobano. I think the Spurs is the play here.
Gustavo says, "Yo, shout out my coworker Rich who put me on you guys. You men are lit." Appreciate you, and shout out to Rich as well. Appreciate you sharing the show.
It's great to have you. Welcome aboard.
And Dutchy right now looks like an absolute
is bad for your health.
Last game on the slate for the day. Suns and Kings opened up -2 for the Suns, all the way up to 4.5. Total came down from 236 as low as 233.5. Man, injury report here. Grayson Allen out, Jalen Green out, Ryan Dunn out. Sacramento, shorter questionable, Sabonis out. I'm going to say like this. I know the Suns need a win for the group and everything. But I just don't trust them right now. I don't like the injury report for them. I don't like those 3 guys out. I don't like how they played on the road this year. And the Kings, they've been playing better lately. They won back-to-back games as sizable underdogs. And, they've got Westbrook back in the starting lineup, which has been better for them than Schroeder. And Keegan Murray is now back playing. He's making a difference for them as well. Something's telling me the Kings plus 4.5. Bobano, what you think?
I like the other side. I'm on Phoenix, and I know they're not a great road team this year, 3-4. This is another team, after a couple of wins. The Denver win, they kind of backed their way into it, to be quite honest with you. Denver kind of fell asleep in the fourth quarter, and Sacramento took advantage. And then the last game against Minnesota, that was a good win. I'll give them that. It was a good win against Minnesota in their last game, but they went to overtime. Big back-to-back wins against pretty good teams, too. Let's not forget who they beat, Denver and Minnesota. Those were playoff teams last year in the Western Conference. Now you're facing they're 11-7, Phoenix. The record's still pretty good, but people look at them as a lesser team. I don't trust a team like Sacramento off those kind of 2 victories in a row. I personally don't, coming off those kind of wins. Phoenix is off a blowout loss. I was reading some stuff that they're pretty disgusted with the way they played at home the other night against the Rockets in that game. I think they show up tonight. I am a little bit concerned, you're right, about the injuries that have appeared here on this report for the Suns. But remember, no Sabonis still on the Sacramento side of the equation for this game. I have not backed Phoenix often on the road, but it's worth noting. Everyone's going to say they've been bad on the road. Early in the season, they were awful on the road. But you look at their last 3 games on the road, they were 4.5-point dogs against the Clippers. They won outright. They were 2-point favorites at Dallas. They won by 9. And they were 2-point dogs at Portland. They won by 17. So they've actually played better on the road. It's going to look like for the full season they're bad on the road. They've actually won and covered 3 straight on the road, the Phoenix Suns entering tonight. So I actually laid the 4 with Phoenix. I like them in this spot. I don't trust Sacramento.
Wham, how you feel about it?
Yeah, man, that's kind of hard to get with the Beamers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's just like it's kind of hard to get with them. They've been playing pretty terrible defense recently, and just for the year. But like you said, they making adjustments, trying to figure it out. I do like the Westbrook factor. He's been pretty much totally awesome for them. You know what I'm saying? So the Suns, this is a good matchup. You know what I mean? And this is motivation on both sides. Like I think both of these teams are not out. I mean, the Kings are not out in this division either. You know what I'm saying? Because every team only played, besides the Timberwolves, the other teams only played twice. So there's a chance that the Kings could win both of their next 2 games and possibly win this group. You know what I'm saying? By differential and things of that nature, which is obviously they probably can't do it, but because it's just like a 100, it's like 100 points difference between them and OKC and differential. But I don't think that they're out of it though. You know what I'm saying? So they could definitely have some type of motivation on winning this game. So that's the reason why I do give them a little bit credit there. They've been terrible in the first half against the spread so far this year, 2-6 ATS. That's probably the only way I would probably look to bet against them in this spot. I agree. Like I said, it's kind of hard to go with the Pookie Pipers here in this spot, but something about this game is kind of screaming in a good situation here. But I think the Suns early will be the way I like if I did take anything against the Kings here. I think the Suns early is probably the way to go.
All right, we're gonna move it on over to best bets, and I don't think we're getting Dutchy back here. So Wham Bam.
They're gonna have to deal with me not the end on slang. Let me go.
Wham Bam. Let them know how to get paid today.
Yeah, let me do it, Larry. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with the first game, the game that's about to tip off right now, man. Let's get to this money, bro. I know I told y'all I like Giannis. Giannis is definitely going to get in, but I can't give him as my best bet because I want y'all to cash right now a little bit more convincingly here. So we're gonna go Anthony Simons over 2.5 threes. I'm starting to see it drop 30 cents, y'all. Damn. It's plus 110 at the same book. I got it at plus 140, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. I think this is a really, really good bet. They're telling him to shoot at least 6 attempts there. He's been playing a little bit better. Pritchard been shooting a little bit better. I think those two guys opened up the threes for the Boston Celtics tonight. Give me the Celtics. Anthony Simons over 2.5 threes. That's the best way to get paid tonight.
All right. It ain't. I'm not doing it. but I don't think Bobano wants to do it either. So Bobano,
next week, I think by next week, I damn sure better have my full vocal range back. So if I need to be Dutch next week again, I certainly will. I love doing it. I just can't do it right now with the trying to get over this illness. But what we can do is we can give you a best bet. We're going to go back to the game we just talked about. I like Phoenix -4 in this spot. The Kings, I think, good job winning those 2 games in a row, but I like the Suns off a blowout loss to Houston. They're saying all the right things. They're 3-0 off a loss as well, Phoenix. The last 3 games off a loss, they're 3-0 straight up, 3-0 against the spread. I like that. That's going for them in this game. It's a short enough number. I think they can win, cover this number and win by like a 8 to 10 point margin. I could see that. So I like the spot for the Suns. Still think they're the better team. And yeah, people are worried about them on the road, but again, they're 3-0 straight up and against the spread their last 3 road games. They've taken care of business against comparable teams to Sacramento on the road. Remember, before Sacramento won these last 2 games, they were 0-8 straight up, 1-7 against the spread in 8 games before these last 2 wins. Terrible basketball team they were. I think this is the time they look like the bad Kings again. So Phoenix -4. The Suns rise again. Best bet.
All right, Bobano said, I like the Suns. He said, bet the Kings if you want to. For my best bet, I'm going against Dutchy today. I like the Celtics. I personally have them plus 3.5 there. I see it's going away from 2.5 to 2 right now. I personally think they're going to win the game. It's just, I gave you all the reasons, but the books don't just give away money, man. 13-game win streak, they're going to throw out the -2 right there tonight for the Pistons. It's just not a good spot for them. 4th and final game of that road trip. Boston's been at home 3 straight games, and matchup-wise, what Pistons like to do, Celtics can't defend. What Celtics like to do, Pistons don't defend on the road. So give me the Celtics plus the points. That'll be my best bet for the show. And I'm not going to close it out like Butch, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me, rocking with us. Best of luck to everybody. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. We will be back on Friday. And, until then, just best of luck on everything.
You guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.